Hello there. How are you today? I am Maria, but it doesn't really matter what my name is or who I am. I am broadcasting right now. I am sharing this audio right now for you. Right now, I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes guiding you through a meditation. I hope that you will take a few deep breaths right now. Get yourself into a comfortable seated position and allow yourself to relax. Feel your shoulders relax. Feel your arms relax. Gently place your hands in your lap, palms facing upwards. Right now, we're going to focus on the energy of gratitude. Gratitude specifically for our fathers. Feel free to close your eyes and just absorb the sound of my voice, the words that I am sharing, the love that is emanating through this technology. I am going to describe some things that I have experienced in my life or in my morning meditation that I just finished. I'm explaining these things, describing them, so that you can apply the same energy, emotions to you and your life, your memories, your connections, your relationships. Whether your father is here in this life right now with us or has passed on, you are able to connect with that love and that energy. Even if you did not have what may be otherwise termed a positive relationship with your father, you are still able to find gratitude in that relationship. And we're going to go through this meditation. It is your time. It is your time. It is your time. So precious. Listen, absorb what matters to you, and apply in your own life what I'm about to share. When I was a little girl, I remember I was a very good swimmer. I was a competitive swimmer, in fact. I remember one time on a camping trip. My family was a camping family because we didn't have a lot of money. I swam out into a lake on my way to a platform where other kids were playing. And about halfway to the platform, I forgot how to swim. It was a crowded beach, a crowded lake. And the only person out of everyone there who noticed that I was having a problem was my dad. He swam out, and I remember him helping me to safety. And he asked me, "What happened? How did you forget how to swim?" I remember crying. I don't know. But that memory reminds me even now that sometimes closest, most dearest people in your life are tuned in to your pain. Out of everybody in the world around you, only a select few may notice that you are struggling. So many situations like that with my dad. Recently was Veterans Day. My dad was in the army. I have a most beautiful picture of him with his uniform on. He is no longer with us now, but his teachings, his love affects me now and how I treat my children. I'd like you to bring to mind your own father. Think about a moment where your father supported you. Whether it was in conversation to defend you, encourage you, give you cautionary tales of how to live your life. The advice coming from such a beautiful place of love. Remember that moment or moments. Send love to your father. Appreciation, perhaps. Perhaps your father is no longer here. Perhaps you did not get a chance to tell him how important those conversations were. Perhaps when he left this world, you were still in that place where you didn't pay attention to what he was saying. And only years later realized either that he was right or that he was coming from a place of love. This is your time. This is your relationship with your own father. Perhaps you had a challenging relationship with your father. Perhaps there were many conversations surrounded with misunderstanding. Perhaps you never had a chance to have those conversations to resolve. Any pain. You can do so now. Visualize your own father. Visualize his face. Gaze into his eyes. Remember his energy. Was he a rigid person? Was he bossy? Was he opinionated? Was he mild-mannered and just said yes every time your mom said to do something? All sorts of relationships. Bring yours into your heart. Visualize your dad. Have a conversation with your dad. Expressing love and gratitude. Being compassionate for all the reasons why he may have behaved in certain ways. If your father is here now with us, think of the last time you spoke to him. Has it been a while? Or were you recently at a family event? Or a game of some sort for a professional sporting team or for your own kids? When was the last time you saw your father? Bring that to mind. Did that conversation end with love or with some sort of pain or frustration? You have the power to resolve that. Imagine a conversation where you tell your dad how much you love him. Or you communicate in a way that will resolve and alleviate any confusion in the relationship. If you have children of your own, imagine someday they may become fathers themselves. What do you hope for them? Perhaps your boys will not be fathers. Perhaps they will be uncles. Perhaps they will be teachers. Your daughters, what kind of man will help them become mothers? Wish for them the best fathers that they may find in the world. I'd like to invite you to bring your hands to your chest, palms facing each other. Prayer position. Gratitude. Peace. Building the bridges. Alleviating the conflicts. Cherishing the love and the gifts that come from our fathers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want to invite you to go ahead and stretch your arms up to the ceiling if you like. Move around in your seat, however your body feels compelled. Spread your arms out wide to the sides and bring them in. Wrap your arms around yourself if you feel moved to. Feeling a hug from your father now. Gently relax your hands back into your lap and open your eyes when you are ready. Thank you again for joining me. I am Maria. Call your dad if you can and tell him you love him.